To the channel. Today I'm going to be doing another video on a T206 purchase that I've made, and we're going to look into the background of this player, a little history on the player as well. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, I just want to let you know I'm running a 1,000 subscriber giveaway that is ending on December 9th. You still have time to enter the giveaway. To do so, all you have to do is check out the video link in the description below or the video link above, and most importantly, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell while you're doing so. A lot of great prizes to give away, so it's definitely worth checking out at the end of this video. Before getting into it, I want to let you know that I received some great mail from a fellow content creator who goes by the name of Scott, Reindeer Studios. I think many of you know who he is. And he sent me this beautiful looking card of Mossy Claus. It's quite the artistry that we all know. Scott is a fantastic artist, and he wrote, "Hey Sammy, congrats again on hitting 1,000. I hope you're well and that you have an awesome Christmas. Keep being a superstar. Your pal Scott." And this is wishing you a very mossy Christmas because Happy New Year's was too obvious. Thank you very much, Scott. Now, Scott always likes to send Christmas cards every single year, but he always likes to send them with a little gift. And so Scott was gracious and generous enough to send me this awesome 1970 New York Mets card, team card. This is the first card of the set. Scott, I want to say thank you for thinking of me on the holidays and for sending me this really cool card. This will definitely go into the personal collection. So I wanted to say thank you very much for your generosity, and happy holidays to you too. Before we show the card, I'm going to give you a little backstory, as I usually do with all the players that I purchase. This player has a lot of history to his name, so I had to write a lot of notes down for this video. So let's start from the beginning. Clark Griffith grew up in Missouri, and he assumed to be a working class family. His father died in a hunting accident, and his mother raised him and his siblings. It's very clear that Clark Griffith had a baseball mind at an early age, especially when it came to money. Him and his friends at an early age pooled money to buy a baseball. The kid that took the money to buy it wound up pocketing most of the cash and purchased a very cheap baseball, which unfortunately busted very, very quickly. As we all know, Clark Griffith did play professional baseball. During his playing days, he had 6 consecutive seasons of 20 wins. His ERA was a little high during his early days, but his ERA did lower eventually down to a sub-2. After his playing days, he became a big influence on the newly developed American League, as some dubbed him as the real father of American League baseball. He became the majority owner of the Washington Senators by late 1919. He employed his friend, former player and scout Joe Engel, and Joe Engel is famous for scouting Hall of Famer Joe Cronin. Funny enough, when Clark Griffith found out that Joe Cronin was purchased by Joe Engel for his team, Griffith responded, "You paid $7,500 for that bum? Well, you didn't buy him for me. You bought him for yourself. He's not my ball player, he's yours. You keep him, and don't either you or Cronin show up at the ballpark." We all know that Cronin wound up having an established career, Hall of Famer, All-Star. Funny enough, Joe Cronin also wound up marrying Clark Griffith's niece. So I thought that was really interesting. Now, Clark Griffith's nickname in baseball was the Old Fox. And finally, Clark Griffith, being a revolutionary in the game of baseball, was responsible for recording pitch speed with a device made by the U.S. Army, which I think is really cool for that time frame. So here is the T206 portrait of Clark Griffith. I think the portraits are really stunning. They all have really unique backdrops to them. This one is in very nice condition. The centering looks pretty nice. The back is with Sweet Caporal cigarettes, so that's the one I purchased. I paid, I want to say it was about $240 altogether. I ordered this online through a vendor, and so I'm really pleased to have this. I will be planning on sending this in to SGC at some point, probably sometime in December. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But all in all, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear your comments below on what you think about Clark Griffith, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care.